Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. I hope you're all doing really well in this time. Lockdown, it's all a bit crazy. I am donning the white gloves just to be careful because a parcel has arrived. And this one looks like it comes in looks like a Prosecco box, but it's not full of Prosecco, unfortunately. Not this time, Jurassic Collectibles, but maybe next time. And this comes from my good friend Gavin, and he informed me that he's having a bit of a clear out of some of his Jurassic Park collectibles. I'll put links to where he's selling these down below. I mean, he's selling them for next to nothing, which is actually very, very good. So we've got some newspaper. Oh, and here on the top is one that I was very interested in. Okay, so this is, I believe, a portion of the beak from the animatronic Triceratops that was not used in Jurassic Park. I've had to kind of scour through lots of old images from Stan Winston's, and it appears that this is actually the beak shape that was intended for the animatronic baby Triceratops. It looks pretty cool. It actually went up for auction a couple of times over the last few years, and luckily Gavin had a casting of it, so he was all too happy to send that over for my inspection. So yeah, really cool. I believe it's the upper portion of the animatronic baby Triceratops that did not get used in Jurassic Park, and as a result I think it was used as a paint test, or there are paint test versions of this upper portion of the beak out there, and that might have been the one that was up for auction a few years ago. And if you feature match some of the details, like this busy area here and some of these cracks down the side, you can see them on the Jurassic Park animatronic and also on the versions of the sculpt that they were making in clay. And also it's too small to be either the upper or the lower portion of the Triceratops beak, the full-size one, and also it's the wrong size if it's the full-size one. So it has to be the baby trike looking at it. Pretty cool. So what's my plan with this piece? Well, I'm thinking probably I'll trim up all this flashing that's going on in this casting, get this all tidied up, because this is actually the edge of the beak here, and maybe get it primered in a grey primer, and yeah, keep it for posterity and on display. I think it's amazing that I own something that has lineage back to the original production of Jurassic Park, and also something that was eventually cut from the film. So it's a kind of a nice conversation piece, really. So thank you to Gavin for sending that through. Okay, let's see what we've got in here next. Got some more newspaper. And oh yeah, this is actually, so the beak was actually a bit of a surprise, and this was the actual thing I asked from him. As you guys may know, I'm obsessed with the Baby Raptor from Jurassic Park. I've already got a casting that's, well, I've had two castings in the history of this channel, and Gavin very kindly sent me this one. So this is the upper portion of the Baby Raptor. So I can confirm that this has lineage back to the Stan Winston sculpts. There's some slight loss of sculpt around the neck area. It's kind of hard to see here. But yeah, this just needs trimming off, and maybe I could use this to make a future Baby Raptor. Gavin in the bag has also included a tail section, which again is cast off the baby animatronic raptor. Just needs a bit of cleanup and cutting off, so I don't know whether that would, might be a bit of a gap there, but I'm sure I could make use of this and turn it into something like a Baby Raptor hatchling. I also own one of the original Stan Winston eggs. There's a video on the channel that wasn't used in production, so I could in theory cast all of those bits to make a baby egg, not for, you know, a run or anything, but just for personal, you know, for my own personal collection. So you can see there's the hands as well, and the arms. They've got quite a lot of flashing on them, so these are kind of rough castings, and the price really reflected that. The main piece I was after was this, because if I were to ever make another baby casting, this is kind of the main part that emerges, and I do have a set of the arms already, so yeah, really cool to have these pieces of Jurassic Park production history. And I love receiving things like this. It's, you know, probably other people's rubbish is my treasure, but I think with lineage back to the original film, these really are pieces of treasure to me. So yeah, it was just those pieces, just a quick unboxing. I thought during lockdown you might like to see what I'm receiving. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and rate, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.